I literally just got home and my apartment flooded. Only lived here for 2 days.
Yeah, my apartment flooded. Crazy, I know. Why do these weird things always happen to me? I have no idea, but it makes for better content. So this vlog's probably gonna be a little bit all over the place, but that's why I'm here, to help narrate, to help make it a little bit more cohesive, make the storytelling a little bit better. All right, now let's rewind things a little bit and let's take it right to the beginning. So this is a pre-flooded empty apartment tour. So right at the front, we got a closet, pretty standard size. I like that they added the shelf at the bottom. On the other side, we got a Whirlpool washer and dryer. Reliable brand, so I know I'm good. Then I got this little space here, not too sure what to do with it, but through the door we get the washroom. Now I really do like this washroom. We have storage behind the mirror over there, and then a shower with the shower wand. And on the right hand side, there's a door that goes straight into the bedroom. So this is the bedroom right over here. We got a couple outlets, nice open layout, and then we got a nice city view as well. Moving on to the closet, I finally have one with built-in storage. This is so essential because it helps you organize your clothes properly. And now moving into the living room, this is a living space. We got a massive counter, and then we got the living room area over here. I don't really like the layout of it, but trust me, I'm gonna make it work. Like maybe a couch over here, TV in that corner, and maybe like a little reading cove over here. I'll figure it out. But if you have any ideas, comment them down below. Then we got the kitchen. Massive built-in counter. Look how big it is, like a marble countertop or something like that. We got a wine cooler. I don't drink, so let me know what I should put in there. Microwave, and then we got the fridge over here. I think it's a little bit smaller than my last one, but again, love the kitchen, love the underlighting over here. Super nice. The building itself, the amenities and everything, and the location, peak. You know what's not peak? Getting your apartment flooded. Now, let me give you the lowdown of what happened exactly. I left the city for probably about a week just to, go back to the suburbs, hang out with my family for a bit, just, compress after that stressing move. Little did I know that all this was gonna unfold. But the funny thing is, if you guys saw my last vlog, I broke a light while I was moving in this condo, and it was like a subtle foreshadowing now that I'm looking back at it. I took a train back into the city. And while I was on the train, I kept getting random phone calls. Normally, I don't pick up any random calls because A, it's gonna be a Chinese spammer, B, it's gonna be air duct cleaning, or C, it's gonna be some random people calling for the old person that had my number. And I just don't want to be dealing with that. That's why I just don't pick up random numbers at all. Somebody from the building had called me and I had their contact saved. So I'm like, hey, what's this about? I pick it up and they're like, hey, just want to let you know I'm so-and-so from the building and your apartment's flooded. I just want to let you know that this was blah, 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 all this random stuff. And I'm like,
boy, ain't no way, boy.
And they're like, yeah, just let me know how far you are and when you can get here and then we'll talk about it when you're here. I had my cameras there. I had my nice TV, all these electronics, everything's still in boxes on the floor. So I'm like, what's going on? What's the situation going to be? Speed walking at this point to my condo. It's like 15 to 20 minutes away from Union Station. So I get to the building, talk to the management, and they're like, yo, meet us at your apartment. So I go up to my floor. As soon as I exit from the elevator, I see this massive machine and hear a bunch of air drying noises. I open the door and there's still water on the floor. The bottom of the chair is soaked. My air mattress is crumpled up together and soaked. A bunch of my other belongings are wet. And there's a maintenance guy in there using a vacuum to suction up all the water that's on the floor. And all of it came from this sink over here. Apparently it exploded. All that black stuff is like the remnants in the pipes. And then it started leaking all from the sink onto the floor. I had like a device over there soaked. So I don't know how much water there was when the flood initially happened, but as you can see, he was in the middle of cleaning it up and there's still like a pool of water on the floor.
Literally just got home and my apartment flooded. Only lived here for 2 days.
All right, so after I check out the condo, they come meet me outside my door and they're like, okay, this is what we can do for you. We can put you up in a suite for now, just for you to chill. If your unit's not able to be fixed right now, be able to give you like a suite at another unit or this building so you can stay the night there and we'll cover all the expenses and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I meet them on the floor where the guest suites are and they're like, okay, somebody will be there and open the door for you. I pull up, nobody has opened the door. So I'm just sitting outside waiting for somebody to come up. I sense like a presence. A presence on my left side. I'm like, yo, what is that? I look down the hallway, it's a little bit dark, don't see anything, go back on my phone, and then like I hear some movement. So I look back and then I see that there's like a cat. There's like a random cat, and then as soon as I take out my phone, it literally goes back inside. So I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I don't know. But after that interesting interaction, somebody came up from the building and let me into the suite.
All right, so update. They put me in like the guest suite for now to just like hang out for a bit. There's no Wi-Fi, unfortunately. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for. It looks like I might have to sleep somewhere else because like my unit smells like nasty. It smells like wet, damp smell. And this is like my 3rd day here. They got a fridge over there. We gotta check it out. We gotta check what's in the fridge. I'm not that type of person normally, but I'm thirsty and I'm hungry. Okay, they got a decent selection of stuff here. Made good. Some more of these over here. They got some drinks, some alcohol, Fever Tree. I wonder what this is. They got some kashi down here, some dill pickle chips. Made good makes some good snacks, and it's red velvet. And I would have had some, but it literally expired. Let's see if they're all like that. Yeah, I'm a big bag. What are you guys gonna do about it? This expired 2025 April. That's crazy. The building doesn't want you to eat, bro. They don't want you to eat. All right, I just realized that they have a Google Home over there. I've never had any smart like home accessories, but let's test it out. Hey Google, put on some Drake songs.
Okay, check out this Drake radio mix on Spotify.
You know me, wherever I go, I set the vibes. The one song that I like to go to in like crappy moments is Nothing's Into Something by Drake. So let's put that on. Hey Google, put on Nothing's Into Somethings by Drake.
Choosing songs is only available to Spotify Premium subscribers.
That's a recession indicator. Like, we don't have Spotify Premium in the guest suite. What is we doing right now? I was gonna sit on these chairs, but they're hella dusty. Super dusty, but maybe I'll do some like car spotting for a bit. I was gonna come home, take a shower, shave, but it is what it is, man. You can't really get mad at moments like this. I just like to look at the brighter side, which is, you know, I get to see this view, hang out this condo.
Speaking of the condo, let me give you guys a quick tour. So this is the guest suite. As soon as you walk in, you get a washroom on the side over here. Honestly, it smelled like somebody used this, which was kind of off-putting, but it's nicely staged, I guess. Then in the main living space, they have the same kitchen counter combo that I have, and then a bigger living room. Moving on, we got the closet, massive closet over here, and then the bedroom's about the same size as mine. And lastly, there's a balcony, and this is the view.
All right, so I've been chilling here for about an hour or two. I read a book, charged my devices, listened to some music. But my friend who also lives in the building is back. So I'm gonna go to his unit, probably like eat some food, help him build a desk. And apparently he's getting a cat today. The building said I can stay in this for as long as I want to, basically. So I might come back here, but yeah, I'm really excited to see the cat though. He got like a Persian short hair or something. So let's see. All right, so I made it to my friend's crib. Bro, his view is insane. Look at this. Damn, bro. So he's downstairs right now getting packages, so I'm gonna build a desk while I wait. Got some sparkling water with me as well. Spicy water, but this is the desk I'm gonna be building.
So it took me about 30 minutes, but I finished making the desk, and he has a den, so this is his work view, which is insane. And then I also gave him these nano leaf lights to put on his wall as well. Then I was assigned a side quest to find some ear cleaning wipes, I think, for his cat. So I went over to HomeSense, which was the only store open, and I got some. So this is the cat. It's actually a ragdoll, I think it's called, and it's really, really cute. I don't normally like cats like that, but this one was really nice and gentle, super playful. I think it liked me too, because it kept like coming over to me and like rubbing itself on me or walking past me really close, which was pretty nice. And then we ordered some pizza from Uber Eats, and I'm not sure if I was really hungry or if the food was just good, but that pizza was bussin', and so was the view. Then I headed back over to the condo just to check out how everything was. They took off the baseboards of some of the areas, I guess, to like fully dry out the walls so there's no mold buildup and stuff like that. But honestly, it was crazy to see. And then they had like pipes running from the dehumidifiers all the way to the sink, as well as my tub, which was kind of gross. And then after waiting for like probably 30-40 minutes, I finally got an Uber over to the other property where I was gonna spend the night. Here's a quick tour of the room. So right at the front, we got a washroom with a shower, which is always nice to have. And then we got a bedroom with a TV and then a little mini kitchen area. So it's pretty much all you need.
All right, so basically they got me an Uber and they got me a guest suite at another one in their building. I just need a toothbrush. I gotta get one tomorrow morning, but yeah, it's like almost 12 o'clock. I'm tired. It has been a crazy couple of hours. Probably just gonna go to sleep. All right, so as you guys can see, it's the next morning. I just woke up, took a shower. About to go across the street actually to go get a toothbrush because I just realized there's a no frills. And I'll probably go up, check the amenities and stuff, work here for a bit, and then get an Uber back to the place.
If you know me by now, you know I love to tour places and just see things. So of course I had to check out the amenities. First up is a place called The Study. So it's a co-working area. Gives me New York vibes, but it's a little bit too formal for my liking. Next up is a party room, and this place is massive. Like, you can host probably like 100, 200 people in here. You got a kitchen that's separate from 3 different other spaces that you can hang out in. And it also has cool artwork like these full-size portraits on either side of the wall. And the space is not even including the outside patio, which is 3 different spaces as well. You can definitely throw a great party here. Next up is like their spa room. They also have a workout room, but there are too many people in there to record. They got some nice outdoor showers here just to freshen up before going into their pool, which is also a good size, and they have a massive patio as well. They got steam and sauna rooms, which look very nice. And overall, the design of the place is amazing. 10 out of 10 for sure. The last room we're gonna check out was called the attic, and it's basically their games room area. They have a random stairwell with stained glass, which is pretty cool. And then in general, they have a little desk for co-working. They have a ping pong table. They got a little theater room. They got a pool table as well. And then on the other side, they have a foosball table and Pac-Man, which is pretty cool. That's creepy. Basically, I think I'm done hanging out here. This building's kind of boring, so I want to go back to mine. And hopefully they have everything done.
So yeah, it's about time to go. I'm just grabbing my stuff. About to get an Uber back to the apartment.
So they gave me an Uber all the way back from that property to where I'm living at. And let me tell you, that Uber ride was insane. I don't know why, I just get the craziest Ubers. Like, either it'd be a really interesting story or some really weird conversation that I don't want to be a part of, but it's like I'm in there for like 20 minutes. So like, what am I supposed to do besides talk? Some of these Uber uncles really be wild, and I'm not gonna lie. So I get to the building, go grab some coffee, then go to a lounge area in our building, and then just hang out, you know, for the rest of the day, get some work done. And then later on the day, I had some friends come visit me. Still had the air dryers in my room, but they told me that when I'm ready to go to bed for the day, I can turn them off. So I came in, turned them off, and then the next day they removed them, and then just started unpacking my stuff. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little story time vlog. I actually have a bunch of other funny stories I can tell, so let me know if you guys want to see those in the comments down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment this emoji if you guys made it to the end. I will see you in the next video.